That was a bad look.
Terrible. Second will be popping in next. Sloanie and Tracy, 700 WLW, 15 minutes away from a news update. Story came out. It says Generation Y women, which is what age group is that, Trace? 20 to 30 something. Generation Y women are the worst generation of women ever in the history of the world. Why is that, Tracy Jones, you ask?
Because they don't cook, they don't sew, they don't clean.
Only 23% of women can grow a plant from a cutting, while 78% of older women say it's easy. 40% of women under 30 do not know how to drive a manual transmission. And basically do all the stuff, don't know how to cook. Only 30 can cook a roast. 30% can cook a roast. 82% of baby boomers can. Only 20% of Gen Y women are capable of dancing. 46. I don't know. It goes on and on and on here. They pretty much break it all down in studio this afternoon here on the big one. Ladies, introduce yourselves to the not only the listening audience but also streaming this on the webcam at 700WLW.com because you want to think that we actually have women in the studio who aren't afraid of us. So, in no particular order.
All right. I'm Maggie.
Maggie.
I'm Lindsay. And I'm Molly.
Maggie, Lindsay, and Molly in studio. Tracy, begin the questioning.
Well, let me start with you, Maggie. First of all, can you unbutton that one?
Yes, here you go.
All right, thank you. The thing with Generation Y with the women, maybe you don't cook, in defense of you guys, you don't cook and do all those things, but here's the difference. You guys make money. And I think making money in a relationship is more important, not so much the cooking, because I like a good cook, but the cleaning and doing the other stuff. Don't you agree? My partner disagrees with me on that.
I agree with that.
I agree too.
Money is important.
To be well-rounded, though, I mean, you got to be able to do a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah, I mean,
You can, if you make enough money, you always pay somebody to do that other stuff, right?
yes.
Right.
Do you think that the older generation, people like Willie, Jim Scott, Doc Thompson, Paul Mason, they're just old and bitter and don't appreciate the modern woman?
No comment.
No comment. Yeah.
Now, can you guys cook? Do you clean? I mean, you guys have apartments. Do you guys have your own place where you do your own housekeeping? Can you sew? You guys can do stuff like that, right?
Do you have any old school skills? What old school do you have?
What kind of skills do you have?
I mean, I can make grilled cheese and.
My mom would be going right now. My mom would be going, "Oh my God, that's horrible! What kind of man is going to want her?"
I can make the staples. I mean, I was just in college, so the cheap.
But why do you need to? I mean, you can go to a fast food restaurant, actually save yourself money by not cooking, right? I mean, back in the old days, you wanted a woman that could cook because you couldn't go to a fast food place and eat. You needed someone to cook for you.
Well, more
You don't have
importantly,
that.
the reason why is because she would stay home. And so you're defined, like instead of being defined by what you can do in the workplace, you're defined by what you would do as a maid, as a cook, as a child rearer, that whole thing. So now it's more about looks and how much bank you got.
Right.
Are any of you guys sugar mamas for your boyfriends? Do you guys have boyfriends?
Yeah, what about deadbeat
Yes.
boyfriends?
No, I'm not a sugar mama.
Now, Molly, you have a boyfriend?
I do.
A black guy, white guy?
White?
White. Lindsay?
No, I'm single.
Single? Hey?
Yeah,
You have that guy. You're at University of Miami, right? Oh, you went there?
Yeah. He's at West Virginia now, but yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Still seeing him? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, he's a black guy, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
No? Yes?
No.
Yes?
No.
No? Okay. Have you ever dated a black guy?
No.
Have you ever dated an old creepy ex-ball player who was 3% black?
No.
No.
What do you guys look for in a guy? What's most important? Is it having a job? I mean, we sit there and criticize Generation Y as far as females not cooking, sewing. What about guys? What do you look for? Is making money the most important thing?
They have to have a
I
job.
don't think so.
What's number one for young
What's
women in
number
their 20s for a guy?
Respectful. Yeah.
Respectful?
What does that mean?
I thought it was like good sense of humor, good
Personality,
dresser.
yeah, funny.
Funny,
Sexy.
sexy, funny, makes money.
What about body?
You guys are so full of crap. Every woman, it's like, oh, no. But if you look like Jabba the Hutt, yeah, you guys aren't even looking at him, right?
Yep.
If you're a mess. Should we continue more uncomfortable radio? I think we should.
Do you
after
guys ever want to be on the radio again?
traffic and weather together in the Thames. Checking room.
Yes.
What do you look for in a 20-something woman?
Oh, nothing anymore. Got a wreck northbound 747 in the left turn lane to westbound 275.
Got a wreck doing traffic, too.
Northbound 71, I beg your pardon, is slowing just a bit as you go past Pfeiffer. Southbound 75 slows as you approach the Brent Spence Bridge. Some visibility problems in some spots due to rain falling, but we're not seeing slick conditions as of yet. All kinds of problems with slick conditions in Dayton. Chuck Ingram with traffic, 700 WLW.
Your forecast from Fox 19. Tonight we've got heavy rain, thunderstorms, windy, ice north of the city. We're going to see more snow showers in the city, especially near daybreak. Tomorrow, driving with Jim Scott, probably going to be a little bit slippery out there. Occasional light snow showers throughout the day. It's going to be windy. Temperatures will fall into the 20s by tomorrow's drive home. Right now it's 30 and raining. More ahead with our in-studio Girly Girl Gen Y Roundtable. After this on 700 WLW.
Catch the Reds Hot Stove League tonight at 6:06 on 700 WLW, the home of the Reds.
Good morning, all. Good night, all. I'm home.
Did you pick up the kids? How about the dry cleaning? Did you call the plumber? Your mother called and she went.
For most adults, life is too busy to even think about earning a college degree. Mount Vernon Nazarene University understands, and we offer a bachelor's in business administration in as little as 15 months and our MBA in as little as 11 months. Online or on site right here in Cincinnati.
Mount Vernon Nazarene University, offering undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, ministry, and social work. Call 1-800-839-2355 or go to mvnu.edu/Cincinnati for locations and information. Mount Vernon Nazarene University. Make opportunity happen.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself.
You can find the video at www.endofamerica39.com. That's endofamerica39.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica39.com. That's endofamerica39.com.
Our place is about to turn into Game Day Central, but this year, I'm ready.
Sam's Club member Paula Rickenstein.
Tasty appetizers, snacks, ice-cold drinks, even 3D HD TVs, all at great savings.
Like a Vizio 42-inch Razer LED 3D television for just $9.97. Plus, join now through February 6th and score a gift card worth up to $25.
Bring it on, Game Day. I'm putting Sam's Club in.
Learn more at samsclub.com/entertaining. Sam's Club. Savings made simple.
Sloanie and Tracy, 700 WLW News Update. Full weather, 5 minutes away at 5:10 this afternoon. Should that mom in Alaska be jailed for punishing your kid by making them drink hot sauce? Would you, ladies, while we're doing our Gen Y Girly Girl Roundtable today on the show, because a new study's come out, said the worst generation of women ever. Congratulations, ladies, you're it.
Generation Y, you girls make money. When you guys go out on a date, do you guys ever pay for the date?
No.
Yes.
No?
Never. You're kind of old school, Lindsay.
Yeah,
The
I'm
guys-
not paying.
You're
No.
not.
Boy,
No, I mean, maybe
But
if
you're
we're going
making
for
your own money. You can't have it both
drinks.
ways.
If we're going for drinks, but normally if it's always paid before I do it. Like he goes and, takes the check.
So you guys don't mind being, the victim of chauvinist male pigs as long as they're picking the tab up?
It depends on how
no.
long you've been dating, too.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I personally would feel bad if every time he paid.
Yeah.
Because you're making money. I mean, that's the whole thing with Generation Y.
Trace, you want to get Danae on this?
Well, yeah, that's
They're
what I
picking the
like
tab
her,
up.
because she makes six figures. If it wasn't for making six figures, she'd be out. Let me ask you, in a relationship, this has nothing to do with Generation Y, do you answer correctly the number of guys, and this is a common question, guys always asking the girl how many partners she's been with. Do you guys answer honestly?
I usually do, yeah.
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many partners?
Well,
No comment for me.
All right, no comment. Okay.
now would you, on the other hand, would you ask a guy,
Yeah.
and would you want a guy that only has, let's say, 3 or 4 sexual partners? Would you want to be, because guys don't want a woman that's been with a lot of guys, but on the other hand, girls probably want a guy with a little experience, yes? What this has to do with generation
I have no
Y,
idea. Who
nothing,
cares?
no,
This is-
and I really don't care, but
It's
I'm
on the
looking for the
webcam right now.
answers.
Yeah. This is fascinating.
I mean, you don't want a male whore.
Right.
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 So,
But you
I
don't
don't know. You don't
want
want
a
to.
baby.
A
Yeah, I don't
himbo,
wanna
right?
touch anything.
Yeah. Now, what about, here's a question I have for Tracy, because I've seen him in public before. How old is, if you're, let's say, 25 years old, how old is too old for a guy to be in a club or somewhere else?
I think like
If you're 25,
in a club,
yeah.
I'd say maybe
What about 49's a good number?
45 and on.
45.
Yeah,
Anything
maybe
older
like
than
that. 40,
45. Okay. 40 seems a little old to me.
In a club.
I went
yeah.
out with some younger friends, and they went up there. I'm like, I got to go. I felt weirded out,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I don't
And
want
do you
to
guys-
be that guy.
Do you guys want to have kids? Because Generation Y, a lot of those girls don't want to have kids. They don't want to raise a family, but you guys do.
I do.
Yeah.
Someday.
Now, would you quit working? Or would you continue to work?
I think I'd keep working
Would
Me
you?
too.
because I'd be
So
bored.
is it, let me ask Lindsay for you, is it career first and then family later?
Yeah, I definitely have a career first and then kids later. Like way later. Like
Okay,
10 years
gotcha.
from now.
What's the wildest thing you've done sexually? Tracy!
Tracy! Sorry. I wanted to hear the answer. Right?
You liked that question, didn't you?
I forgot the
This is uncomfortable
forgot
radio.
the
We need a
character.
jingle for this.
We really do. Usually we reserve this for Gary Jeff Walker. Is there anything you'd like to ask Tracy Jones?
Go ahead, girls. Do you want to ask me something, Sloan?
Tracy,
Yes.
why are you such a pervert?
No, you girls are very nice, and
Very
I
nice,
appreciate
thanks.
you guys
So
coming.
you
Very
guys,
pretty girls,
you
by
guys
the way.
disagree with the whole generation
Smart
Y
girls.
girls are the worst generation.
Yeah.
I gotta defend you guys because I mean it's cool that they talk about how bad America, the problem with the economy and all that, but if you have enough expendable income that you can go out and buy your meal instead of cooking it. If it's cheaper to go to the store and buy the clothes rather than sew them yourself, and my mom used to do that, and those clothes were horrible. I got the crap beat out of me because I wore the clothes she made herself on the sewing machine. It was terrible.
Girls,
job.
let me just give you a piece of
So good
advice.
for you.
After 35 years, it really starts to go down. So your clock is ticking. So you better find a guy.
Yeah.
Because time's running out.
Yeah,
35,
yeah,
and
right.
boy, you guys.
That
suck.
shot clock is winding
Yeah.
down right now. You're going to have to buzzer beater. Our ladies, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Thanks so
No
much.
problem.
Thanks, girls.
Thanks
Got the
for
girls in
making me feel
studio.
awkward.
I like
Yes.
those girls. Cute
Molly,
girls.
Maggie, and Lindsay. And
Great personalities.
Yeah, and they're going right to HR as soon as the mics go off on the home of the Red 700 WLW.
Do you know what just one car provides when you donate to the Goodwill Auto Auction, Goodwill's vehicle donation program?
Just one car helps Goodwill provide job training and service